This video is one of the saddest videos that I've ever had to make, and that is because this game is so close to my heart, because this game was my entire childhood, and that game is Call of Duty Zombies.
This shit means something to me, man.
And I made this video because I want to talk about how such a fan favorite and unique game mode gave birth to its own community, its own lore, its own massive fan base of people who still play the game to this day, mods, custom zombies, continuous love and support from a game that shouldn't have even succeeded in the first place. Call of Duty Zombies was literally created as just a stupid little third game mode, you know, just get it out there, let's see what happens in World at War, and you unlock it after finishing the campaign. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't experience the World at War Zombies at the time of release because I was just way too young, because I was a Black Ops 1 player back then, but I could just imagine finishing the campaign back in the day. You're so happy, and then all of a sudden, everything goes black. Your character's waking up, coming to his senses. You see figures running towards you. You feel isolated, you feel hopeless, and it flashes on the screen. Nazi zombies. For the first time ever, Treyarch introduced us to the game that'll be responsible for our childhoods and the hours and hours of fun that we had growing up and still do to this day for some of us. Now, what was beautiful about the original Call of Duty Zombies games, and I mean from World at War to Black Ops 3, that period was absolutely brilliant. The main thing was innovation, but not just innovation for the sake of adding shit for no reason and making it get out of hand like it was in Black Ops 4.
Oh man, you're just ruining it.
It was balanced and convenient innovation, which constantly just made the game more optimized to play. Every single improvement that Treyarch chose to make was always to better the experience of the player. They never added unnecessary features for no reason. Well, they may have here and there because it's Treyarch, innit? They do some stupid shit sometimes, but they always kept the core fundamentals the same. Treyarch was the perfect example of if it isn't broke, don't fix it. From World at War, if you go back and play it now, you can see how rough around the edges it is. The zombies glitch, you glitch, damages and hordes are weird. There's weird glitches like the Juggernaut glitch in Darius, hordes of 24 zombies in Shinonuma. But then when they created Black Ops 1, which in my opinion is my favorite Call of Duty ever made,
it was perfect. Perfect.
They took everything good from World at War and just made it perfect. I mean, literally, the first map, Kino Toten, the most played zombies map of all time, is literally a World at War map perfected. I mean, if you compare World at War maps to Kino in terms of gameplay, in terms of polishing, Kino Toten trumps all of them, of how well it plays, of how beautiful it looks, of how the setting is so well designed, the music, the round sound, the gun designs. I mean, why is the Colt so shiny? There's just no need for that. And how aesthetic everything looks. I mean, just look at that ray gun. It just looks satisfying to hold, and the sounds I made when you shot it. I mean, what I mean by innovation in Black Ops 1 is the maps they did afterwards. The range of maps in Black Ops 1. We're talking Moon, Ascension, Shangri-La, we're in a forest. 5, you're in the Pentagon. Each map played completely differently, with different play styles, different weapons, different wonder weapons, different levels of difficulty for everyone, even introducing Easter eggs, which was one of the biggest and best introductions of all time, as Easter eggs literally created its own entire community, everyone being so excited to discover the Easter egg, be the first in the world, those live streams that used to happen. And what it was a clear theme of constant improvement by Treyarch, but in a measured way, which only made the game more fun to play. That, and while also raveling in a narrative which was completely optional. If you wanted to, you didn't even have to acknowledge it that there was a story in Zombies. You could just play it as a fun pastime game. But then if you wanted to, you could deep dive into the lore of zombies, introducing secret Easter eggs throughout the map that just give you shards and pieces of the overarching story for you to then solve it yourself. And this was definitely improved in BO2, where especially BO2 and BO3, where a focus on Easter egg and much more grander scale storytelling was introduced. But like I said earlier, where Treyarch can obviously innovate for no reason sometimes. It was first example was BO2's launch map, well, one of many, was Transit. Now Transit is a dog shit map.
This sucks. Yeah, it really sucks.
I think we all agree on that. But the idea is absolutely magnificent. It's cinema. But it was Treyarch just being too ambitious and unnecessarily adding things which they knew the console at the time couldn't handle. But even, this is why, look at how BO2 is still so loved. Even though there were a few hit or miss maps, even the worst maps like Die Rise, Transit, they're still maps with great innovation in them. It's just sometimes the execution fell short. Like in Transit, just bringing Transit a remaster onto Black Ops 3 made makes it a 10 times better map. It makes it already a B to A tier map. Remove the denizens, maybe create a new fresh Easter egg with a better wonder weapon, and that is an S tier map waiting to happen right there. It showed that Treyarch, their mind was always in the right place throughout all these games, and they knew how to make the players have fun. And then obviously this just absolutely peaked in BO2 with Origins and Mob of the Dead. Absolute masterpiece maps right there, back to back. I mean, do I even need to go into detail about how much of a masterpiece maps they were? I mean, I don't even need to talk about them. I mean, just look at Transit, one of the worst maps ever, but look at the amount of shit you could do. They introduced Buildable. It was a full-on open world map to explore. There was a bus driver, a robot bus driver driving around a bus that could drop you off at different stages of the map. You could build your own power. This was all in the launch map of Black Ops 2, and they used this beautiful innovation consistently throughout all of the Black Ops games until Black Ops 4. Like, even in Black Ops 3, I mean, Black Ops 3 has 0 bad maps.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I don't care what you guys say about Zetsubo, it is not a shit map, and I'll fight you for it. They had a 100% record through Black Ops 3 with literally 3 GOAT tier maps in Gorod Krovi, Shadows of Evil, and Dizendra. Then here's where the unnecessary innovation came in. This is where Black Ops 4 failed to deliver. I mean, just look at this HUD. Do I need to even explain what the unnecessary innovation was? You had this new cast of characters, chaos story going on, but then you also had our OG characters, but then you also had our Victus characters. Like, why did Treyarch have to try and do so much unnecessarily? I mean, yes, Black Ops 4 has some good maps, but then it has some absolutely terrible maps. Black Ops 4 has one good playstyle play, and that's get the Helion Salvo. With Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, well, mostly Black Ops 3, every single gun was good. You could play in so many different styles. Black Ops 4 forced you into one narrow path with boring maps, no creativity, constant remakes, and the players rejected it 100%. Black Ops 4 started the downfall of Call of Duty Zombies. Treyarch had consistently set such a high standard. And do you know where the downfall of Cod Zombies was the most prominent? Is the fact that we just let Cold War disappear out of our memories like that. We shouldn't have done that. Cold War's mechanics was where Treyarch shined again, of adding features that made the game ridiculously fun. I will admit the maps did let Cold War down greatly, but we as a community, we should have definitely supported Cold War a whole lot more and kept it up. But that's where there's that downfall of Call of Duty Zombies came in. The community, as much as it is still going as much as it can. This is in 2017 where Zombies Chronicles came out, where we are at the prime. We're in 2023 now. Yeah, we have brilliant custom zombies creators. We have my favorite zombies YouTuber, my boy Lex, still cooking with banging videos every single day. Lex is going to be delivering some remasters. Next year we have loads of remasters coming out. The custom zombies community carrying the COD Zombies scene, which is what's gonna have to happen after we got Vanguard, 0 out of 10, the worst Call of Duty game ever made.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
As well as Vanguard Zombies. They just dish round base altogether. Okay, so we're just doing objectives now. And now Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. It just all feels so empty. That homegrown, nostalgic, warm feel that used to come with Zombies, that I still get when I go back and play it, is completely gone now. It feels so manufactured and artificial now. There's no, I don't know how to describe properly, but that's the best way I can say it. It's not that homegrown, natural feeling about Zombies anymore. Which is why all our hopes rest on COD 2024, and 2024 should be a big year for Zombies because of so many remasters. The custom Zombies scene is going to be hot, and COD 2024 coming out, which apparently will return to round base. Now, let me know what you guys think about Zombies. Do you still play it? How do you guys feel about COD 2024? We are on 100+ subscribers now, so it's only up from here.